Good morning, children. Today we are going to discuss about the anatomy of the cockroach. So there will be different types of systems in the cockroach body. You know very well, that is digestive system, respiratory system, okay, and what you call excretory system, circulation system, like that will be there. So yesterday we discussed the morphology of cockroach. Okay, we will recollect that information, then we will go for all the systems. So cockroach scientific name what? Enough Periplaneta americana. It about 34 to 53 nanometers long with wings. Okay, it is clearly related to class insecta, phylum Arthropoda. So it live in the damp places, you know very well. So the body is divided into how many parts? Head, thorax, and abdomen. So the each segment consists of exoskeleton scleroids. Scleroids are joined by arthroidal membrane. You know, very important. Next, the head consists of six segments: labium, labrum, maxilla, mandible. One pair of maxilla, one pair of mandible, one labium, one labrum. Labrum means lower lip, labium means upper lip. Sorry, labrum means upper lip, labium means lower lip. You know, walking legs are there, and forewings are called trigemina. And trigemina, forewings are trigemina. They are covered with hind wings. Hind wings only helpful for the what you call fly. They are transparent only, very light. So in both males and females consists of 10 segments in the abdomen. Okay. Seventh segment together with the eighth and ninth sterna forms a brood or genital pouch in the females. Okay. Seventh segment together with the eighth and ninth sterna. Okay. Sterna means what? That is the segments. Okay. Tergites and sternites. Dorsally tergites and internally sternites. You know that they are the plates. So seventh, eighth, ninth sternites join together for brood or pouch. But in the males, seventh and eighth, ninth are separated. So there is no problem. Okay. Like that, in the males, genital pouch lies at the hind end of abdomen, bounded dorsally ninth and tenth. Okay. Ninth sternum of the cockroach consists of male, what you called anal style. So anal style presence of anal style will be decided. That is a male cockroach. And female cockroach, what is it? There will be the problem. What is the female cockroach? There is no anal style, but they have anal cerci. Both male and female have anal cerci. So like this, there will be different points we discussed in the previous class. Okay. Now, today we are going to discuss about the digestive system of the cockroach. Digestive system of cockroach is divided into three parts. What are the three parts of digestive system? Foregut, midgut, and hindgut. So the mouth leads to pharynx. Okay, followed by esophagus. Mouth leads to pharynx, pharynx to esophagus. Okay, esophagus which open to a sac-like structure is called crop. What is the use of crop? Stores the food. So crop is followed to the gizzard. So these are the important words: crop and gizzard. Gizzard helps to in the grinding the food. Okay, particles, grinding the food particles. Next, hepatic or gastric caeca is present. So hepatic or gastric caeca present at the junction of foregut and midgut. So foregut and midgut place, foregut midgut where the junction is there between the foregut and midgut. There we can see what we will see. There we will see the what you call hepatic caeca. They are helpful for the secretion of digestive juices. And the midgut, okay, near the midgut is divided into what you call midgut is divided into very important one: ileum, colon, what you call colon, and rectum. What you call ileum, colon, and rectum. Like that, there will be the parts are there in the midgut. So that is about digestive system. Rectum to anus it will be there. Next, the another important one. What is that one? The blood vascular system. Very simple. There is no well developed organs in the cockroach, but there will be open type of circulation system. What is the closed type of circulation system, and what is the meaning of open type of circulation system? You might be know when the blood is flowing in the blood vessels. Okay, blood vessels, blood capillaries, heart. Okay, that is called closed type of circulation system. But when the blood is flowing in the open canals, again I'm repeating, when the blood is flowing in the open canals, that is called blood. What do you called? It is called open type of circulation system. Simply, when the blood is flowing, simply I am telling, when the blood is flowing in the sinuses, what do you call? When the blood is flowing in the sinuses, that is called open type of circulation system. Nothing but canals. So, visceral organs located in the hemocoel are bathed in the blood. So, internal organs are there or not? They all are bathed in the hemocoel, present in the hemocoel. Hemocoel means the gap. They will be bathed in the blood. So, visceral organs are present in the hemocoel and they will be bathed in the blood. So, next, heart consists of elongated muscular tube lying along the dorsal line of thorax and abdomen. Heart is muscular tube. What is that? Heart is muscular tube. Okay, lying along the dorsal line. So about dorsal, dorsal means okay, upper surface. Ventral means lower surface. Dorsal line, along with the dorsal line, muscular heart tube will be there. Okay, so dorsal line of which one? Thorax and abdomen region. So head, thorax and abdomen region is there. Next, another important one, blood from sinuses. Blood from sinuses enter into the heart. Again from heart to sinuses, again enter into the anteriorly. So sinuses to heart, heart to sinuses. It's a common process. So it will be exchanged, the cyclic manner. So this kind of circulation system, blood vascular system, we will be seeing the what you call cockroach. Okay, next come to respiratory system. Very simple. So how many sinuses there will be? Again one more bit. There will be cardiac sinus. What is called? Cardiac sinus, head sinus, perivisceral sinus, okay, perinumeral sinus, and alary muscles, very important. So alary muscles, these all are important for the what is called blood circulation system. Okay, cardiac sinus, head sinus, perivisceral sinus, cardiac sinus, head sinus, perivisceral sinus, perineural sinus, and alary muscles, which are very useful for the what you call the transportation of the what you want blood. Okay, next important system is the respiratory system. The respiratory system consists of network of trachea. The respiratory system consists of which one? Network of trachea that opens through 10 pairs of small holes called spiracles. What is called? Spiracles. 10 pairs of small holes called spiracles present on the lateral side of the body. So spiracles are present on the lateral side of the body. The opening of spiracles is regulated by sphincters. So trachea, tube-like structures, trachea, tracheoles, and what is called atrium. So tracheal tubes, complete tubes. Okay, the tracheals, 10 pair of spiracles, openings of trachea. So they will be regulated by sphincter. Simple diffusion only. So high concentration to low concentration. That's it. So network of trachea, 10 pairs of spiracles around the trachea, and the spiracles are regulated by sphincters. That's a simple. Then come to excretory system. Okay, this excretory system consists of what is excretory system and how it will be there will be discussed. Okay, so the excretory system consists of malphizial tubules. What is called? Malphizial tubules, where the midgut and hindgut will be joined. There will the junction. Okay, the junction between the midgut and hindgut. Again, I am repeating. The junction between the midgut and hindgut, there will be some 100 to 150 yellow colored thin filament tubes. Again, I am repeating. Don't confuse hepatic CK and malphizian tubules. Hepatic CK present in between the foregut and midgut junction. But malphizian tube, hepatic CK for secretion of gastric juice. They are thin hair-like structures. Same here also like that only, thin filamentous tubes. But they are malphizian tubules. But the location of the malphizian tubules between the what you call the midgut and hindgut. Between the midgut and hindgut, between the midgut and hindgut, there will be malphizian pupils are present. So it is a most important point to remember. The next, another important case, we are going to discuss about not only the malphizian tubules, not only the malphizian tubules, there will be some other excretory, what you call, things are there. What are the some excretory parts in the cockroach? Not only malphizian tubules, nephrocytes, some cells are there. They will also involve in the excretion process, and also uricose glands. What are the glands names? Uricose glands are there. They will also helpful for the excretion. Okay, uricose glands. So nephrocytes and uricose glands helpful for what? Excretion. So that is about the excretion system. Come to the nervous system. So what is the nervous system? So nervous system, nothing but the group of branch of nerves. What do you call that one? Nervous system of cockroach consists of series of fused segmentally arranged ganglia. Ganglia means group of nerves. Okay. So these ganglia longitudinal connectives on the ventral side. These ganglia longitudinal connectives are there. Okay, joined by pair longitudinal connectives on the ventral side. This ganglia spread throughout the body. So nervous system will be through the ganglia. It's a group of nerves. They will be present on the ventral side. Okay, they are connected by longitudinal connectives on the ventral side. So ganglia, and they have what you called, okay, supraesophageal ganglia, subesophageal ganglia, like the types also there. Supraesophageal, subesophageal ganglia, which are helpful for the what you called this one. You believe or not, the nervous system ganglia, 6 ganglia, 6 are in abdomen region, 3 in the head region, thorax region. Okay, head, thorax and abdomen, right? 3 thorax, 6 abdominal ganglia. So that's why what will happen, you see, very less ganglia is there in the head region, only supraesophageal ganglia, that's it. That too very less. So when you cut the head of the cockroach, that is the reason ganglia is not what you called many in ganglia in the head region. So that's why nervous system is not there in the head. So if you cut the head of the cockroach, it can survive some days. Why? There is no nervous system in the cockroach. So that is the reason the head, a cockroach can survive even if you cut the head. So there will be 6 abdominal, 3 thoracic ganglia will be there in the nervous system of cockroach. Next is sense organs. What are the sense organs? This is important. In the nervous system, there will be, we will discuss about sense organs also. In the cockroach, number 1, antenna is there. Okay, by the help of antenna, they will guess the sound, they will guess that food. Okay, like that, there will be sense organs, antenna is there. Next, eyes. So eyes also there. Okay, how eyes? This is important. The eyes have ommatidia. 2000 hexagonal ommatidia. This is the word, units of the eye of the cockroach. Ommatidia. Ommatidia. So sense organs, antenna, eyes, maxillary pulps, labial pulps, anal cerci. What are those? The eyes, maxillary pulps means near the maxilla is there or not? Mouth part. Some what you call structures are there. They are maxillary pulps. And labial, lower lip, upper lip is there or not? Labium, lower lip. So there one some sense organ is there. Maxilla pulps, labial pulps, even anal cerci also, very well. Last abdominal segment, that is anal cerci also, there will be, you will see what you called the this one, what you called the anal cerci. So in the cockroach, what we are discussing, the sense organs. In the cockroach, there will be antenna, eyes, maxillary pulps, labial pulps, and anal cerci. Such kind of sense organs are present in the cockroach. And what's the specialty of the eyes? This is a very important. In the eyes, what are those? Very important. A cockroach eyes consists of 2000. What is called? 2000, not 200. What is called? 2000, okay, 2000 hexagonal ommatidia. What is called? Hexagonal ommatidia. Like our rods and cones, there will be ommatidia is there. The ommatidia is a special feature of the cockroach eyes. A cockroach can receive several images with the help of several ommatidia, several images. So several ommatidia. So this is the called mosaic vision or nocturnal vision. So several ommatidia, several images, not like our binocular vision, not. Here several images. That's the reason that is called mosaic vision or nocturnal vision. Mosaic vision or nocturnal vision. Next, come to the reproductive system. So reproductive system of the males, you know very well. Reproductive system in the cockroach is well developed. So well developed reproductive system is there in the cockroach. A pair of testes in the male reproductive system, okay, lying each side of the fourth and sixth segments. Okay, from each testis there will be vast difference will be arise, which opens into the ejaculatory duct, okay, through seminal vesicles. So ejaculator, they open into the ejaculatory duct through which one? Seminal vesicles. This is important. So about the reproduction system we will be discussed clearly in the tomorrow. Okay, so cockroach reproductive system will be discussed in the tomorrow, but you should have to remember the important neat bits in this video. So first one, what is hepatic CK? Hepatic gastric CK. It is, they are present between the midgut, foregut and midgut junction. Secretes the digestive juice. That's the first bit. And what is the malfusion tubules? They are the, what do you call, colored, yellow colored thin filament tubes. They are present between the hindgut, midgut and hindgut. How many types of, how many malfusion tubules? There are 100 to 150 yellow colored thin filamentous tubules. Then what kind of circulation system will be seen in the cockroach? So there will be open type of circulation system. Then how many sinuses will you find in the cockroach? So that is a neat bit. There will be different sinuses like cardiac sinus, head sinus, perivisceral sinus, perineural sinus, like that it will be there. So blood from sinuses to heart, heart to sinus, it will be takes place. So next, respiratory system through the, which one? The respiratory system through the tubes. What is called? The respiration system will be takes place through the tubes. That is called trachea. There are 10 pairs of spiracles. What's the meaning of spiracles? That is also important bit. The spiracles means the openings, okay, pores. Through there, the gas will be enter into the body of cockroach. Then spiracles are managed by, there is a sphincters. The spiracles are managed by, are regulated by sphincters. Those sphincters are called, what are called, spiracle sphincters. Okay, this is important. Okay, that is important. Next, another important thing is the nervous system. There is 6 ganglia abdomen, 3 in thoracic region. Head region don't have that much, only few. That's why if you cut the head of the cockroach also, it can survive. So series of fused segmental arranged ganglia joined by paired longitudinal connectives on the ventral side spreads throughout the body. So like this, there will be nervous system also will be present. So here, what are the sense organs? Another important neat bit. Sense organs are mainly eyes are there, right? Eyes. So eyes consists of 2000 hexagonal. What eyes consists of? Come on, eyes consists of 2000 hexagonal ommatidia. Each are helpful for mosaic vision and nocturnal vision. So, and maxillary bulbs, labial bulbs, anal cerci also will be acts as a, which one? The sense organs. Especially what kind of vision? That is called mosaic vision. By many images, many ommatidia, many images. So that is the reason the cockroaches shows the mosaic vision. What do you call the vision name? Mosaic vision, also called nocturnal. Nocturnal means only they can see very without any defect. They will see night time very perfectly. That's why that is called nocturnal vision. So like this, there will be different types of systems are there. In the tomorrow's class, we will be discuss about male reproductive system and female reproductive system. Okay, children. Thank you.